Welcome to Woodshop 101, a woodworking audio podcast geared toward the hobby weekend woodworker. Your hosts for the show are Jeremy Crawford and Drew Shore. Join these two different craftsmen for a lighthearted banter about everything woodworking, online education, and how they produce content. Topics could include the latest news, tips, tricks, and designs, to include furniture, crafts, and shop projects.
Welcome to episode number 40. Tonight we are going to talk about purchasing tools on Craigslist or a similar service. What's happening, guys?
Nothing. Why do you make that sound so much better than me?
I think in a past life I might have been a spokeswoman. I don't know.
Yeah, because that was like a TV show voice, like, buy this. I'm on The Price is Right.
Only used to be $29.99. Now it's $19.99.
People like you that made me spend money on infomercials.
Yeah. with potato chip crumbs on your shirt.
Mine's more ice cream drippings as I eat out of the carton.
I'm like, I need a knife that cuts through a car door.
Yeah. Or, that knife cuts through a steak and a penny?
Yeah.
Done. I want it. I got it right here. That's how Amazon has literally become for me. I'm like, let's see if Amazon has it. They do. Buy it now.
That one click option is going to be the death of me. Like, I'm just like, I'll just buy that. One click. And then at the end of the month, I look at my credit card statement and I'm like, how? Just how, Amazon? Like, how did you do this to me?
Exactly.
Damn you!
Amazon really controls my shopping life. They're going to start delivering groceries. Yo,
I know. Walmart does that, don't they?
I just got the flyer today about ordering groceries online from Walmart. And they'll deliver them to you. Man, people are getting lazy.
Sorry, I'm one of those lazy people. I hate food shopping. I'm the first person to go online, order it all from like Peapod and have them deliver it to my house because I'm that lazy.
No, I can't do that. My OCD, I walk up and down every single aisle of the store. Whether I need it or not, I'm going up and down that aisle.
He's like, manager special aisle. Yeah. I don't need that, but I want it.
Yep. And that's exactly how it's like, all right, I'm thinking I'm going to spend about $30. $70 later, I'm like, crap, what did I buy?
Dude, I remember being in school, going shopping really for the first time when I was out on my own. And I got to the checkout line after I had been shopping, and it was more money than I wanted to spend, so I was giving crap back to her.
You're like, I don't want that.
Can you put this back?
Yeah, I remember that. And because you just don't, when you live with like mom and dad, you don't have monetary value. You're just like, Mom, I want that. Put that in the shopping cart. Like, you don't think that $3 item over 10 of them adds up.
My way of going about it was, I'll give you my $3 allowance if you buy the remainder 50.
That's fair.
Yeah. See, I thought it was an even trade. I give up my money for yours.
Yeah, that's perfect. For me, though, there are two things that I really hate. Like, I don't ever use the word hate in a really serious way, but there are two things I hate of food shopping. Food shopping is number 2 on that list, which is kind of funny because I love eating. Onions are number 1. I can't eat onions. I'm so grossed out by them.
Why? They got many layers.
Like your Shrek blanket in the background up there.
Yes, somebody caught that.
He got the reference.
They got many layers.
Now that this is a food podcast instead of a woodworking podcast.
First topic up is barbecue.
Yeah, right. But, so speaking about money, because we were just talking about how we like to be cheap and give back food when we give it away.
Good segue.
Good segue, Sam. So it has come up in conversation a few times here, sometimes from our listeners, but there seems to be this trend where people are buying, tools and supplies and wood and just random things for their shops off of Craigslist. So today we're gonna, I guess, maybe talk about how we feel about that. Pros and cons. What do you guys think?
I think it's a definite pro. I do think that there's a lot of buyer beware with Craigslist. Never buy anything unseen, of course. Go look at your purchase. But I have found many good deals, not just in the shop, but even things for my home through Craigslist. But yeah, I've got a few tools that I've purchased. I went to go look at them first to make sure that they were as good a quality as the pictures were leading on, because that's another thing. People can post pictures of the factory picture, like on the website, you'll find that a lot. They'll say, "Oh yeah, it looks just like this," and then you get there and it's like, what's all this rust on here? That's not what this picture was. But yeah, just be real cautious, but optimistic at the same time. You'll find some good deals, and like my belt sander here. Let me see if I can do this. Here we go.
Oh, look at that!
There we go, just so I can see it.
Look at that brand new lathe.
That big drum sander right there. It's an 18 and 36 Delta drum sander that I got from a gentleman that just no longer needed to use it. He used to make longbows, so he would feed all the thin strips to do all of his bent laminations for the longbows, and he just wasn't doing it anymore, so he sold it. And I was watching Craigslist constantly for that particular tool. I knew I wanted one. I had to have one. So every day I was checking Craigslist, and then that one just popped up. And that one, I think it's normally like a $800, maybe $900 drum sander that I picked up for $350.
Sweet.
So and it works great. So that's just a good testimonial there. Jeremy?
I mean, I'm not going to say don't do it. It's definitely an option. It's just don't get your hopes set on it, because if you live in an area like I do, I'm in a huge metroplex right now. Huge. But Craigslist is hard to find for tools, at least in my area. I mean, you'll find either a really good deal on something that you don't even need, and you're like, that's cool, but I'm not looking for that. Or this area tries to scam you real bad. Like, I've been looking for the rigid spindle sander, and I've been just following Craigslist, every once in a while. I'm like, all right, let me look at it. Well, somebody was trying to sell one for $150 used. Came with no paper. I'm like, you realize you can buy that brand new for $190.
With everything.
Yeah, with everything. Non-used. Like, yeah, it's a $40 difference, but I'm going to spend $40 trying to replace all the paper for every single one of those spindles. Some of the spindles were missing, and it's all scratched up, and it looks like it's been abused. So, every once in a while, and usually those really good hot deals like spindle sander for $100, those are gone in minutes. Mm-hmm. And it's being in the right place at the right time. But it's definitely worth a go. I have not picked up any tools off of it just because I'm never in the right place at the right time. Look at similar services like OfferUp, which is a cell phone app. I think they have a website. I'm not sure. I do everything from my cell phone. So get on their app. Sometimes you can find good deals on that. Facebook, sometimes you get on like the garage sale groups for your local area or areas that you're willing to travel to, and they'll usually have pretty good service. Somebody selling a box full of tools, or somebody like me that I go through my shop and I'm like, all right, well, I got all these tools, I don't use them. Well, I could sell them and make a little money, or I could give them to somebody that's going to use them. And if any of you listen to the Making It podcast, they did a show, I don't know, a while back, where they said, if you're going to give away tools, go to social media and hashtag free tools. And I've done that several times just to get tools out of my shop. And people will come pick them up same day. They don't care condition, age. They'll pick them up same day. And sometimes that's kind of rewarding because I'm not going to use them. I could sell them, or I could just give them away. But so look at Facebook, look at OfferUp, and look at Craigslist. Some of your local areas, back home, Odessa, Craigslist is almost non-existent. There's just not enough people, or not enough cities surrounding it that use it to maximize the service. So
yeah, it is kind of like real estate, location. Yeah. If you're not in the right place, sometimes you just don't find the good deals. You had mentioned Facebook, and I remembered whenever we got back from Atlanta, Mike Fulton from MF Woodshop, check him out on YouTube. He's got a good channel there. He started a Facebook page called Tool Swap, and you can purchase things from there. Now it's going to be like nationwide, but you might find some deals in your area too. But that's something to consider as well. Is Facebook is a good tool. So yeah. Any other places besides the one that Jeremy mentioned, Sam, that you have looked into besides Craigslist?
I would say not really, only because Craigslist is really popular where I am because I do live by New York City.
Yeah, very popular up there.
So a lot of people use it. The only thing with Craigslist for tools, power tools in particular, is that I get very obsessive about researching because you really have to be. I mean, a lot of things in New York are overpriced in general, but
you have Starbucks.
Yeah, like Starbucks, like my coffee every day. But you have to be careful because, like, a lot of times, are the repairs that you might have to do worth it? What are you showing me?
What you got? A rigid sander?
There's that one I was talking about for $150.
Is that no paper?
No paper. There's no spindles down here at the bottom.
Nope.
So, go ahead.
But yeah, that's the thing is like, but just like Jeremy's doing, like he has his research. He knows that he can get that for, $20, $40 more. It's worth it to buy the new one. So that's the only thing. Like I said, I get obsessed with researching and figuring out if I'm getting a good deal or not.
Yeah, and I mean, and sometimes it gets kind of heartbroken because you see other people, I just picked up this $180 router for $50, and you're like, crap, why can't I get good deals like that? And then you kind of get discouraged, and use Craigslist and all these other secondhand places as just kind of a fallback. You're like, all right, well, let me check that out. Oh, I can't find it. I kind of wait around and see if I can find it for the next few weeks. If not, go buy it new, or go buy it somewhere else that has it used. Look at outlets. We have
Dent and Ding too.
Yeah,
like Dent and Ding areas.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, we have Factory Direct Tools outlet, and it is Factory Direct Tools is the company that owns Ryobi, Rigid, Milwaukee, and I think there's one or two other companies in there. And so you go in there and they have all their factory refurbished, they have used tools in there, and they have factory blemished. And so I can go in there and pick up a spindle sander factory blemished for $140. And most of the time they have like another 20% off sale going on. Get another 20% off that. So that's really cool. Look at, like, if you have outlet malls in your area, look, because most of them have some kind of tool outlet in it, and they usually sell some pretty good stuff.
Like I was saying, the Dent and Ding, like Highland Woodworking has an area in the back of their store that is kind of like a Dent and Ding. What is that place? It's over in Missouri. It's in Springfield, I think. Is it Grizzly? Grizzly down there?
No, Grizzly. Yeah, Grizzly's in Missouri.
Okay, I think that's another place that's got a really good Dent and Ding room in the back. And it may not even be Highland. I think I was thinking of Grizzly whenever I said that. But, I mean, they got all kinds of huge tools. The 8 and 12-inch joiners were back there in Dent and Ding area just because they got damaged being moved. So, garage sales, too, are another place that I've found some deals. There are, I mean, you just kind of have to be a luck of the draw and be the early bird because a lot of the good stuff gets taken early. But I've seen some good table saws at garage sales.
That's where I got my first table saw at a garage sale.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't in the market for one whenever I see them, but I was like, that would be a good DIY kind of fix it up little TLC thing. So,
yeah.
Be on the lookout for things like that on garage sales.
Yeah, and if you have the time, pick up some of these. Like, you find a tool, even like these small hand planes, like it's these Stanley hand planes that people are selling that are all rusted for like $20. Fix it up and sharpen the blade. You sell it for $40 or $50. If you have the time to do it, that's a good way of picking up used tools and selling them to help fund your budget to buy a more expensive tool.
If you know how to refurbish hand planes, going to antique stores to buy these old rusted out ones,
saws,
that's another good
hand
thing.
Planes, anything like that.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you're right on. So Grizzly's website says Springfield, Missouri. They have a 450,000 square foot showroom, which has a Dent and Ding section in it.
There you go. Very cool.
Well, anything else? Any other recommendations?
Nothing more to add.
Not really. Just
Do your research.
yeah, that's the thing. Just do your research. It's the only thing I really have to add.
And know what you want. Especially if you're going to shop Craigslist, know what you want and go back frequently and check.
Yeah, and Craigslist, something like that. A lot of those places it can get you into some trouble too. You know, you're like, oh, I found this good deal. I'm just going to buy it. If you don't generally need it, don't buy it because there's somebody out there that generally needs it and is looking for it. That can buy it, you know, and that's a lot of times that's really what Craigslist and all these other sites are for. Is like it's for somebody that doesn't need it and they're trying to sell it for somebody that actually needs it. You know, don't get on there and go, oh, this is such a great deal. I'm going to buy my 5th router.
Who has room for 5 routers? Come on.
There's.
Oh, this guy. Drew's like, I do.
I've got 4.
Well, that's because he has other tools in his shop that he doesn't use, like a brand new lathe. Or
It's right there.
have you used it?
It's
or,
right there.
or a brand new bandsaw. I see a nice little shiny CNC over there.
Hey, I've used that one
One time.
twice. I've used twice.
No, so you know it's cool to say, hey, I have 5 routers or I have 3 table saws. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Somebody else is out there that really needs it and is looking for it on Craigslist. Like me. Don't buy the stuff that I need. So, all right, Drew. Well, I think we're holding up long. I can't even speak. Yeah, just sign us off here.
It's time to go.
It's getting time. I need coffee.
Well, this is one of our fast and loose episodes. This is just one of our quick topics. So if you guys have a topic suggestion that you want to get to us for this type of a show, we would be happy to hear about it. You can drop us a line at our email, which is woodshop101podcast@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail through Skype or through our new Fandangle number, which is 409-234-3959. That's 409-234-3959. And we can play any question that you have on air and be able to answer it for you. So you'll get to hear your voice on our show. Isn't that cool?
We'll also let Sam.
Yeah, we'll let Sam play it and announce it because apparently her voice is better than ours.
Like I said, in a past life, just on all those infomercials selling things. I was a successful businesswoman at some point in life. I feel it.
Well, you can also get in contact with each one of us individually. Sam has a website, DIYHuntress.com. She has a contact page on that. And Jeremy has CountrysideWorkshop.com. And I myself have RHWoodshop.com. We all have those contact pages, so it's easy to get a hold of us, and we generally respond pretty quickly. So that was a pretty good show. It gave a lot of good tips and a lot more insight than what we had planned. So hopefully you guys found that enjoyable. And like I said, just send us some more information on any kickback that you might have on the Craigslist topic and any other topics that you might want to bring up. So from Jeremy, Sam, and myself, we want to wish you guys well. Please be safe in your shops, and we will talk to you on the next go-round. So 1, 2, 3.
Boom!